This week, I went to the front lines in the fight to protect our border. I traveled to the Arizona-Mexico border to take you on an exclusive ride to see just how easy it is for criminal illegals to enter this country, smuggle drugs, and threaten our safety. Tonight, you'll see the border through night vision by horseback like you've never seen it before. But first, I saddled up for a daytime tour with a special friend. I wish I brought my apple. So me and Matilda are here on the border in Cochise County in Arizona. Matilda and I are going to go for a little walk and find out how protected we are from those who want to cross our border. Matilda, show them your teeth. I didn't bring my gloves. As you can see, we're coming to the end of the 20-foot fence, and going further, there is virtually no fence. There's virtually no fence. So for those people who think that the border is protected by a fence, virtual or otherwise, it's not. People can simply walk across the border from Mexico into the United States. You're the sheriff of Cochise County. Yes. What is the impact of this fence on your county and law enforcement as you see it?
Well, the fence is a deterrent. It's not the fix-all. It's not all the remedy, but it's a measure, and it's a symbol to tell people don't come across here. For 33 years working in this county and seeing the lack of will to secure this border, we have a president now that's actually put the will in place for us. When 80–90% of all the drugs in this country that come into our communities is coming through this southern border, having a secure border is so important. When you have 91 people a day dying of opium, heroin overdoses a day, 2 in Arizona. If the president was sitting here right now, the first thing I'd say is never forget problems are solved in communities, not in Washington, D.C. Don't forget us, and don't forget us when it comes to financially. Don't forget us. Talk to the people that live it day in and day out. And I think this president actually respects that and understands that.
What do you want to say to President Trump?
Keep up the good work. He had a realistic opinion of what was happening on the Mexican border, and he's done a lot in 6 months that for 30 years none of the other presidents even wanted to talk about it. We've sponsored 3 guys to be citizens. They've done it the right way. We give them a job for a year, learn English, learn the Constitution. They become citizens. They want to be Americans.
No problem with that.
Absolutely.
You know your horse is rubbing her head on my leg.
He likes you.
This fence is 15 feet high. And as you can see, it ends literally. As we continue to walk along the United States-Mexico border, what you have here is a literal passageway.
We live right on the border, so it's concerning.
What's the scariest situation that you've encountered?
Well, the scariest was probably 10, 15 years ago when someone was in our house.
Was she an illegal?
Oh, yes, yes.
Well, the worst one that someone in my family encountered is my daughter was confronted by a runner a few years ago.
When you say runner, you mean a drug runner?
Suspected drug runner.
As you can see, this border fence has been lifted to accommodate the monsoon. Is that what's going on? And I'm standing here with someone who has a ranch and property along the border. As you sit in your house, do you see people coming across your ranch who are illegal?
I have been had people walk in my utility room on me. I had illegal confront me in my utility room. I had them try and break in as they watched my husband drive down the road.
You're the patrol agent in charge of this area on the border. You're the tip of the spear. Customs, Border Patrol, local law enforcement, Cochise Sheriff. What do you want America to know?
We're not giving up. We're working together, and we're here to improve the quality of life for all our communities here as we secure this border.
What would you say to President Trump?
We do need the wall in places.
We just persevere. We just keep on with the status quo. We've been trying for 25 years to get somebody to listen. What they need to do is make sure that there are enough agents along this international boundary to protect the citizens north of here.
What's your message to President Trump?
I want him to do what he promised to do, secure the border.
I don't try to tell somebody in Manhattan how to maintain the Empire State Building. And I don't think anybody ought to be telling me how to maintain my personal property.